there, YouTube friends. It's Rainy from the Woolly Llama Shop. And today is a little bit different day. I am not spending the day the way I had planned it. I was going to have a quiet day of crocheting and try to catch up on that magical boy blanket that I'm working on. That now I'm way behind. I should be almost done by now because it's almost the end of June. But I just haven't been able to crochet a lot. So, it'll be alright. Hopefully I'll catch up soon. So, I realized today, as I was scrolling through the social medias as I do, first thing in the morning, checking messages and such, that Jaws turned 50 years old today. Jaws was released in 1975 on June the 20th. So, depending on how your YouTube algorithm brings you videos, you might have already seen at least one of my full stitch outs of a cute little shark in the bathtub. I'm trying to be humorous with the sharks today, because as a child I was terrified because my dad and my brother thought it'd be cool to let me watch Jaws at the age of like 2 or something. I don't even remember how old I was. I was less than 3, less than 4, something like that. I don't really remember. Let's see, I would have been less than 3 because we moved to New Mexico when I was 3. So it was in New York. So ask me how I remember things that far away. I don't know. But anyway, I had an irrational fear of sharks until I was probably in my 20s. And then I did some, I don't know what kind of therapy it's called, exposure therapy or something like that on my own. I started trying to get over my fear by watching the scary movies. And now sharks are among some of my favorite creatures on this earth. So as you can see, I'm wearing my shirt that I embroidered is in the laundry. Shame on me, I didn't get my laundry done. But like I said, I didn't plan on doing this today. So I'm wearing my Moody Gardens shark shirt. I like to wear this one to the dentist's office when I go to the dentist. A little humor there, you know. It's like, watch out, dentist, I'm going to bite your fingers off because I don't like the dentist. Any dentist in general, if they're not being a dentist, they're fine. But if they're a dentist, then forget it. Anyway, I digress. So, I am celebrating Jaws' birthday today, and I've done 2 stitch outs today of comical shark type things, so there'll be 2 shorts and 2 full stitch outs, and then we're having this one where I'm wearing my shark shirt, and of all things, let me reach over here. So I have to put my files on a USB to get them into my embroidery machine. Well, guess what my little USB is? It's a shark. So, I don't know. I just thought it was cool, so I bought it. And so that's how I transfer my files to the machine, from the computer to the machine. My Smart Stitch, which, I absolutely dearly love my Smart Stitch. I call her Maxie, short for Maxine. It used to be Maxie and Minnie because I had a little machine and a big machine. Well, and my little machine had Minnie Mouse on it, but that one died and went to embroidery machine heaven. And so I still have a little one, but it's just not the same anymore. But Maxie's name has stood, so Maxie is Maxie. And while we're doing this video, it's just kind of going all over the place, just to kind of touch on a few things. So let's see. First of all, my birthday is coming up in less than a month, and a good friend of mine, Yarny Cat, Patricia at Yarny Cat Crochet, has decided that she wants to donate some yarn so we can do a giveaway on my birthday. Well, I still haven't figured out how to do a giveaway on a live. So, I'm still working on that, but I really want to do a giveaway on my birthday live, which is going to be July 17th at 12. So I've never scheduled a live before. It's usually spontaneous and I just get on there and go. So we're going to see how this goes. But anyway, I'm going to give something away. So my husband and I talked about maybe stitching a bag, embroidering a project bag, and putting some goodies in there to give away. So if any of y'all out there want to participate and you want to donate something, just let me know and we can give your stuff away too. You want to clean out your closets, whatever. This is great. We'll just and I'll have to figure it out. If anybody out there knows how to do like a giveaway live now, remember, I'm not very technical. I'm doing good just to make YouTube videos. Lives are a totally different creature. But anyway, so like I say, if somebody wants to help me with this, to figure it out, or I know how to do giveaways like after the fact, pick a comment, that kind of thing, whatever. I'll figure that aspect out because I have a month, less than a month. I have a few days. Anyway, so there's that. Let's see what else. So, I also had mentioned, and I'm going to put this down below, that I was a Darn Good Yarn affiliate. That came through my email the other day. I'm super excited about that because I used to have a subscription to Darn Good Yarn and I love to see it every month. So I'm going to do a full video when my first box comes. Right now they have a box, or like, I don't know, I got a deal where my first box was only $5. And then I bought a mystery notions pouch or something. I don't know. Anyway, because I was trying to get my order up to about $20. I don't like to, just $5. But after that, the subscription is going to be $25 a month. Now, it's good yarn. They always send, I say that. They used to send a project, like my very first box, I got a crochet hook and a pattern to make a cute little bag, little bag, because they don't send you like gobs and gobs of yarn. Usually it is, I want to say it's recycled, reclaimed. They do a lot of stuff with silks, and they do like skirts and things like that. So it's not just yarn. I kind of feel like the yarn is taken a back seat to some of the other stuff on their site, but it's environmentally conscious yarn. And so then I think in one box I got some like bamboo knitting needles and every month I had a pattern to do something with the yarn. And they had a knit pattern and a crochet pattern, which I do both, so it's okay, I could choose. But if you just knit or if you just crochet, they have you covered. And so I'm going to put the affiliate stuff down below. I get 15%, I think is what they said. And then you guys get 15% off your order. I don't know if that's every time or, if it's just your first order, but I'll have to do some more reading into that. But I thought it was kind of cool. Every little bit helps here and there. So, but like I say, I'll do more on that when the first box actually gets here. And so I'm going to do something that I don't like to do. I'm going to talk about myself. So I've gotten some rather bad news. Well, not bad news. Not concerning news. I don't know, just some news. We'll call it that. Because I don't like to assign good and bad to things. Everything has both good and bad, no matter how you shake it. So, I was diagnosed back in January of 24. with an autoimmune disorder. It is yet to be named, but I have like joint pain and things like that. Sometimes I pop up with these weird rashes. I've got one today. I broke out. You can't really see it that good on camera, but it's like just like an allergic reaction, like a little welt, like something touched me or something. And so then of late, I started having a really, really dry mouth, dry eyes. My skin is super dry. So I haven't officially been diagnosed with Sjogren's disease or Sjogren's syndrome, but it's kind of looking like that. So they have to do like a biopsy of a salivary gland or something. Anyway, neither here nor there. It's okay. I'll live with it, I asked the doctor if there was anything to do about the dry mouth because it was driving me nuts. And see, that's the thing. It's more of an annoyance than it is a problem so far. It's just annoying that my mouth gets dry, and then no matter how much water I drink, my mouth is still dry. So he gave me some medicine and it helps. I'm working on the dry eyes, have to go to the eye doctor every week for like 10 weeks and get like a low level light something or other. Anyway, they just basically put me under the machine, and it's like a tanning bed for my eyes. They flash different color lights, and I do that for about 10 minutes, and it's helping. The other day when they did the one treatment, they were able to get stuff like there's 2 treatments where they have to like put shields over my eyes, and anyway, so when she took the shields off my eye, the shields were full of my own tears. Not that it was painful, but the treatment had stimulated. So I thought that was a promising sight. The first time nothing happened. Now here we are at the second one of these special, different treatments. And so, yeah, I mean, that's good. But then there's more. I had to go see a nephrologist because my kidney numbers were not good. And so I saw a nephrologist last week. I've been trying to put this video off, but I feel like, people need to know what's going on behind the scenes. And so went to see the nephrologist, and I'm at stage 3 of chronic kidney disease, which is, again, no surprise. My dad had kidney disease. My grandpa had kidney disease. It surprised me because I'm young. And, I know there's people younger than me out there, but I'm not even 50 yet. And I've already got kidney disease. And I've got this autoimmune thing going on. And then there's more. I went to get a mammogram on the same day that I saw the nephrologist, which I should have known better. But that came back with needing more testing. It wasn't a definitive lump, but it was an area of density or something like that. So I got to go get that done. And the nephrologist wants some other studies done. So there's that. I'm not worried about any of it. Health related, I'll take what comes. I'll take it as I always do, and I just keep on going. Because there's no sense in crying about it. I mean, that's one of the reasons I don't talk a lot about it, is because what can be accomplished, by feeling sorry for yourself. And but part of me making this video right now is, I don't want to say I'm in denial, but it's like I'm trying to help myself accept it. I'm trying to gain acceptance of what's going on by sharing with you what's going on with me. And this is the impetus. All of these things, especially the autoimmune disorder, is why I want to get this business up and off the ground and going, because, I know there's going to come a point where I can't work like I do. I have a very physical job. I work with people. In my full-time real job, besides the embroidery shop, I am a registered nurse. I've been a registered nurse for 26 years. And I work in a nursing home, and it's a very physical job. You have to help those people. You have to, get them up out of their bed and put them in their chair, and and when they slide down in their chair, you got to slide them back up. You have to roll them and change them and turn them and do their wound care. And the hall that I work on is the most dependent hall. They are the people that cannot do anything for themselves. They can't feed themselves, they can't bathe themselves, they can't dress themselves, they can't walk. And so it's very hard on a body that already hurts. I don't complain. I just do it. I just take my pain medicine and go on, So the doctor's got me on 3 different medicines working together to help, and it's not anything big or, drastic or anything, but the combination of 3 are helping. So, that's kind of why we want to get this business going, get it popular, get it, things are picking up. They're picking up. It used to be we wouldn't hear anything. We'd get maybe like 1 order a week, and now we're up to 3 or 4 orders a week. So, it's more for me, so I have a plan B, because I won't be able to do the job I've done all my life, which makes me sad. Nursing is a way of life for me. It's taking care of people is a way of life for me. But, it's going to come to a point where I can't do it anymore, where I physically am not going to be able to do it anymore. So there's that. And it is fun Monday through Friday to hang out and just, like today, if I'd have had real orders to do, I would have done them, but I just wanted to spend a quiet day crocheting and just getting ready for work tomorrow. And 'cause I don't know if you've watched other videos where I have said I work from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday, so I work 32 hours in 2 days. But then I have 5 days off to recover. It's very nice. I work 32, get paid for 40. So, and then occasionally I'll pick up extra here and there, but I try not to pick up more than 1 day every other week, unless it's an extreme emergency. And then, if there's like something going on that they absolutely need me more, then I'll go in. But, I'm entertaining thoughts of moving on to another job, a dialysis clinic. And that too is inspired by what's going on with my kidneys. It's like I want to see I don't know. I want to know how to take care of myself. And I feel like in a dialysis clinic, I'll learn about the different things that kidney patients need to know. But then I will also see ultimately what's going to happen to me if I don't take care of myself. Because I'm at the stage right now that if I take care of myself, I can slow it down. I can slow it down and put it off. And I'm not afraid of dialysis. It's just boring. You have to sit there for 3 or 4 hours, 3 times a week. And, as long as you don't miss your treatments, you're okay. But anyway, enough of that. I didn't want to bring you guys down, but I just wanted to talk about some stuff and celebrate Jaws. Even though this is not Jaws, I don't know who this is, but he was on my Moody Gardens t-shirt. And so, like I said, we're just chilling out today. and using the machine to stitch some new stuff and just relaxing. So I hope I didn't depress all y'all. Please come back. I'm not normally this deep if this is your first visit. Usually I don't chitter chatter this much. Usually it's just boop, gone. But anyway, so I'm wishing you a good Friday and a happy weekend. And don't look for any videos over the weekend because it never gets done. So have a great weekend, and I will see y'all on the next one.